C star, the last cash flow. It's going to be cash flow for T star times 1 plus G. I'm going to raise that to the power and multiply that by, but let's make things easier on us, and let's call F star T times F minus T star, the length of the incomplete period. So the last prorated payment is going to be F star times, remember F star is a number between 0 and 1. It's just a quick and dirty way of prorating the last thing. And I'm going to first build a spreadsheet to make these calculations. I posted, and this is kind of something I'm going to do every day, the raw form of the file. If you download this, then you can start working on it. I already have it open. First, I'll wait a minute for you guys to download it. I changed the template a little bit. I also made the options only binary valued.
How do we get the macros?
Okay, here's how you do. Let me actually download it myself, even though I have it. I'm going to put it on documents. Go to the location of the file. Right click on it, properties. If the macros are blocked, there's going to be this little box at the bottom. It says unblock, okay? Click on that, hit apply, and then open the file. Especially if you're using this computer, you're going to have to do that pretty much every time. Even with my own computer, since I downloaded from internet, Microsoft is taking a security precaution. With which I may or may not be agreeing. By the way, last time at 10:30, I thought the class was over. I don't know if you guys told me that the class ends at 10:45. I haven't taught in a Tuesday, Thursday schedule in a while. So my mind still is going Monday, Wednesday. So I finished the class 15 minutes early. I was kind of done with what I was going to talk about, but I could have done a few more examples. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm just gonna actually I'll create a copy of both. I'm gonna call this PV and FV for grow annuity. And luckily, file names don't care how to spell them. I'm going to also create a copy of this blank. I have there only for the purposes of being able to zoom stuff and being able to go back to the last sheet. And I'm going to call this PV and FV grow and hardware. You can have up to 31 characters, sheet names. Okay, let's kind of do it the hard way. What are our inputs? Well, I got my APR, I got my growth. I'm gonna call this annual. Actually, let's call this AGR, short for annual growth rate. I know these are gonna be percent format. I have my balloon slash start. I have my first payment. I have my frequency and length in years. These are my inputs. As you know, I like having a shade of green background for those. I'm gonna make that bold, maybe a bit bigger. Arbitrarily 10%, 5%, $100, 12, 8.231. These are obviously dollar formatted. Again, there is no requirement, it's just for purposes of usefulness. Yeah, I'm gonna put digits on those because I want to. These guys may look better in white. Let's see. Maybe this color. Okay. Those are my inputs. So if I was doing this, I'm gonna need some intermediate quantities. First and foremost, let me actually do them here. Period interest rate. Now we know how that works with APR. Take the APR divided by frequency. And I want a percent format on that too. Period growth rate. One plus the annual growth rate raised to the power 1 over f minus 1. Same deal. Number of periods. Again, we're not restricting that to be an integer number. Number of integer periods or number of whole periods. There's a function in Excel called round down. Actually, let's use fix. Or fixed. So 0. No, doesn't do that. Okay, let's use the round down. It rounds the number down to the previous integer up to the number of decimals you want. I want 0. Fraction of periods. Obviously, it's the difference between the two. I want these guys to be 3 digits, and I want them have hot pink format. Did I mention that my sense of aesthetics is pretty limited? All right. If you're insisting that you're not going to do VBA, you kind of have to build something that's general enough. So what I need to do is let's do something for the let me see.